So, who remembers chain wrestling? What is it? One after another. It's kind of like a dance. When I get this Russian, this guy, he's going to do a couple things. We already went over one, right, where he's hamster defense. He's taking my neck fat, jamming it into my face. We didn't like that. Now, this guy's worst of all. The watch thief. Oh, he's reaching for that watch. He's stealing. That's hard, right? Because now, if I want to do my double, I'm just going to smack myself in the face. And if I try to go my single, he's going to circle out, he's on my wrist, and he'll shoot. But a lot of times, guys will rush in. As soon as you rush in, they get the wrist, and they try to circle away anytime, right? Create distance. That's fine. If you guys can follow this formula, you're going to be very dangerous, because this is a great move. Feet to back, if it's done correctly, off a duck under. And the worst case scenario, there's multiple points in this move where you get an easy two. And then, when you start collecting those twos, you get confident. And you say, you know what? I don't want to. I want backs. I want to game. Right? That is the level of confidence and competency. Right? So when he steals this watch, right, I don't panic. I just already, like a machine, like the Terminator in my head, checklist. You grab my wrist, I have to snap into a front headlock. Right? The reason I snap into a front headlock is because all things being equal, if he trips on a speck of dust on the mat, what is he going to use to block? His face. Or he has to let go. Right? Both work in our favor. If I get this 2-on-1, I'm going to show you guys what I do, right? My feet are in the L. I'm not hip to hip. When I'm in the L, watch what I do. I'm still keeping this bicep, and I'm going to step, pull, trap. That's the song. Comes after, bring it back in. Step, pull, trap. So I step to the front. Now, my chest square to his head. I'm looking over him, right? I'm going to pull his head down. Pull, 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 pull. And I'm going to give him some ear bumps. I'm going to trap his head with my arm. So look, it slips around nice and snug. Ear bumps. Trap. Shin is on the spine. Notice here, guys, I haven't let go of my 2-on-1. You don't want to let go of your 2-on-1 until you're here, because if he gets out of this tie, right, if I'm lazy and I let go, he's got this single leg, right? We don't want that. So remember how yesterday we hit our Naruto single? We're going to do that again, right? I want you guys to pretend the worst rep you've ever had, he's right here. And guess what I'm going to do to that single? I'm going to punch him right in the face, right? Worst call you've ever gotten? Boom! That wasn't stalling. Boom! That wasn't cleaning the mat. I need you guys here to exaggerate the punch. The reason we exaggerate the punch is because it's very easy in our mind to probability of math, to the logical theorem. Shortest distance isn't always the quickest. Case in point right here. The shortest distance from his arm to the chin is right there, right? But if I do that, if I go under the armpit, what is he going to do? Single leg. So I really got to punch the ref in the face. I need to see this. Right? Arms up. When I punch the ref, then my hand comes in, grabs the chin. Now if he tries to shoot, I got my elbow, I down blast, and I pull him to the mat. Right? Now notice, once my hand's on the chin, I can let go of his wrist. But what is he still doing even though I didn't tell him? He's holding what? He's holding the wrist. That's good defense. We're going to make you pay for good defense. Watch what I do. I shake and bake. Who knows what shake and bake is? What is it? It's what? Race car, Ricky Bobby. Shake and bake, step. Shake and bake, step. When I shake and bake and step, what gets tighter? The headlock, right? Once I'm here, it's kind of a wrap. Because once I'm here, guys, and I step big to the outside, all I'm going to do here, crack the whip. I crack the whip, and my head is going to go under his elbow. Right? So when I shake and bake, foot's on the outside, inside me. Matt, and I want you guys to pretend you're a baby who just saw LeBron James for the first time in his life. How tall is LeBron James? He's tall. So I'm here, crack the whip. I need to get my head under, and then baby meets LeBron James. When you're looking LeBron James in the eyes, then it's as easy as pie. I just gotta grab him across the back, win him. I'll show you guys a little bit faster, right? So I'm here, I hit him with my club, he clubs back, 2-on-1, he grabs my wrist. I'm gonna step, pull, trap, punch, here, let go, and just hit. Questions, comments, concerns? Now, if at any point in a match, this guy, he's on my wrist, and getting everything correctly, punch the ref, we're in the front headlock, right? And he loses it. He lets go. No problem. Guess what I do? I grab his wrist. Same effect. Shake it, leg, step to the outside, inside knee down. You guys are like an eagle, right? Fishing in the river. You gotta get your head down, find your fish. Once that elbow's on top of my neck, do not go here. If you go here, you're gonna get crushed. You gotta be strong. You gotta overpower him, right? Think of it like a roller coaster. When they're trying to do the build-up, the clanks at the top. It's here. Clank, 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 clank. You gotta look LeBron James right in his face. Because now there's no strength in the equation. He'll tell you this is just hard. I'm not flexible here. My muscles can't go back in diagonals. When I'm looking at the ceiling, it's time to go across to his back. And if at any point he's being stubborn, this is a great move to work your front headlock. So I'm here, earmuffs. If he's coming up on his hands, let's say all his weight's on his hands, we could do two things. He grabs my wrist up. I could drive into him and bring him up, hit the move. Or if his weight is forward, you guys gotta feel that. Body literacy. All I do is